really excited and thrilled that Miss Ericka agreed to do this. It's not very often that you actually have a Miss America on a Kavaliro Zoom call, but we are blessed to have Ericka Dunlap with us today. So Ericka, give a quick bio, quick brief, and then we'll let you take it. And I promise we won't take up too much of your time. But we have Orlando's very own Miss America with us. Ericka is a graduate of Boone High School. We actually have 2 alum on this call, Ericka, so you are not alone. Ericka also graduated from UCF, Travis, not Alabama, and we became friendly on our time on the UCF alumni board together. She's now the CEO of Crown Communication Group, a PR and brand development firm based here in Orlando. Her team has helped numerous clients reinvent and present their brands with confidence. She spearheads the implementation of effective strategies for cultural competency and executive brand development, image styling, reputation management, and etiquette training. And I think we could all use a little bit of etiquette training. And last but not least, Ericka, what place did you finish in the amazing race? Top 3?
I didn't win the million, I'll tell you that. But no, I was 3rd place. So
awesome.
It was a great experience.
I would be the first one voted off, I believe, pretty much. But I will kick it off to you, and please, just a few minutes. Your story is pretty amazing, and it's one of inclusion, and your platform as Miss America was fantastic. So thank you so much from all of Kavaliro, and please, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. And happy Friday, everybody. You guys are so cute. You're all silent. It's fantastic. So I just want to start this off. I really am looking forward to entertaining your questions because I can talk for days, but I'd rather get the impact that you would like to hear, whatever it is that you would like to hear something about. I'd like to just be able to entertain that for you. But first and foremost, can we just take a second to smile? Hey, yes, okay, I see them. Everybody's complying. This is good, right? Okay, so being that we're in this new Zoom culture, we don't have real interaction anymore, and I'm missing it. I have a real issue with not being able to reach out and hug and touch people. So this is my way of giving you a little energy, a little light, a little love, this is a hug. Mwah. Okay, so I don't know if you've gotten the I love you today. I don't know if somebody has not told you that you're special. I don't know if somebody has not given you a back rub in a while, whatever it may be, but you deserve to have a pat on the back because you guys are doing a lot of great work, and times are just so different, and we all have so much to be thankful for. And on this day, on this Friday, I want us to just take a second to think of 2 things. You know, usually it's 3, but 3 can get overwhelming. So think of 2 things that you're thankful for, 2 things that you're really, really grateful for, whether it's family, your health, your car, your home, your AC, whatever it may be. Think of 2 things that you're grateful for. And just be in that moment. A lot of times I don't think that we take we don't take the time to be in the moment. We don't take the time to realize that life is precious and that the people who surround us, whether we are working with them or whether it's people that we want around us or people that just happen to be, everyone is a miracle. Life is a miracle. And I just really want to lead on that because I think so much about just the people who have left my life, the people who have gone and passed on. And it hurts because they're not with you anymore, but it's important for us to live every day in a way that honors those who have gone before us. And so us being able to be here today is super special and pretty amazing. And I'm just glad to be here to join you all. So with that, I open the floor to your questions. As you can see, I got my crown in the background. I keep it in the background because, you know, you can't always keep a crown on your head. Sometimes you have to put it down and be able to get to work. So I look forward to hearing what you all have to ask. And again, thank you for allowing me to join you today.
Awesome. We all need some positive energy, and I know you would be bringing it to our team. Any questions, guys? Just kind of raise your hand, and Tim can navigate through. Go ahead, Miss Noel. I see you there.
Hey, Ericka, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Happy Friday to you.
Thanks.
I love your positivity and everything first thing, and it's been amazing. So in our job, you know, we have ups, we have downs. It's a sales position, and you know, we have some good days, and you know, we do have some tough days. Do you have any good tips or tricks for maybe, you know, you just had a bad morning? What do you do to shake it off and really start it new in the afternoon? Or any good, you know, 2-second or 5-minute little exercises that you do that helps you?
Well, first of all, I noticed that you have a Christmas tree in the background.
We're planning on taking it down this weekend.
Don't take it down. Let's keep it up because, honey, we're already there.
All right, cool.
So you already have joy just like around you all the time. That's fantastic. One of the tips that I think is really important, especially in these pandemic times, is number one, get up in the morning and brush your teeth. Yes, I know that might sound crazy, but truly, so many times we just kind of get in the rut of just being at home and doing our home thing. And you have to, I've always believed that you act the way that you dress, right? And so in etiquette training, I teach people that you don't have to wear a gown, you don't have to wear a tuxedo to act like you are, you know, receiving an award. It's really a state of mind, but if you at least get yourself up, you do your normal hygiene routine, you wash your face, you brush your teeth, you clean out your ears, you get yourself, you know, get yourself moving, get ready for the day. That helps. So that's one tip. But then also make sure that you wear a bright color. So bright colors to me means that you are telling a story, and your bright color can be like you're wearing orange, yellow, even red. Colors all have a meaning to them. And so it might be hocus pocus, but to me, when you see the color red, and this has been proven over time, but when you see the color red, it incites appetite, it incites love, it incites passion and interest and warning, alert. And so we have to think about, like, what do certain colors mean and how do they help you to get through the day? Blue encourages communication. It helps you to really start thinking about how you're being a little bit more calm. So wearing certain colors allows you to project a certain image toward the audience that you're speaking to, whether it's a small group that you're doing a presentation with, or whether it's a client. That helps you. So just getting yourself up and moving, getting your routine down where you're actually doing something for yourself. If you can take a shower, great. That'll get you up and going. And then if it's a midday situation where you really just need to like figure out how to get a jolt to get past lunch, I would definitely suggest you know, just like take some breathing exercises. I don't think a lot of times we take the time to breathe. Like, we're breathing, right? But we need to really just breathe, get connected with your body and your mind, and allow yourself to like get the anxiety off of you. And, you know, I think with a lot of, and this is, you know, to no offense by any stretch, but if there are any smokers on the team, right? Smoking usually is just to kind of relieve yourself. It just like helps you to just like get the edge off. Well, yeah, if you're breathing in, that will do the same effect, really, if you just take the time to like take 5 good breaths and just get the edge off, and then it'll help you to get through the rest of your day. That's what I usually like to do.
Awesome. Thanks, Ericka.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Ericka. I just wanted to thank you for coming on. And then also, could you talk a little bit about the platform that you ran on for Miss America, as well as like your biggest takeaways from that experience?
Absolutely. So diversity and inclusion was my platform as Miss America. And interestingly enough, I was 21 years old and I knew everything about the world. And it was all from my perspective of growing up in Orlando, which of course is not only a tourist hub, but also just there's a lot of culture here that we don't really tap into. And so most of my friends at my school, from elementary to middle school, were all from various cultures. I had 2 Indian friends who I was a part of many of their traditions and many of their celebrations. One of my friends was Jewish, and I learned a lot about just everything about his culture through being friends with him. One of my good girlfriends was Latina and Catholic, and that was very different from my Baptist background. And so just learning from people's religions, learning from their families, the different foods that they ate and things of that nature helped me to shape a lot of who I am. And it helped me to realize that people are, people for the most part all want the same things. We want our children to have good education. We want to have safe environments for our families, and we want to be able to achieve whatever the American dream is for us, right? And so going to Miss America, I knew that I needed to have a platform that really spoke to me. A lot of young women back in the day, they would select a platform that had to do with an illness or some type of medical condition that they could speak on and raise money for and advocate for, which is all good and well. And while there are certain things that impacted my family from a medical position, I didn't feel like it was truly connected to me. And so diversity was that thing. And it turned out that in the early 2000s, that's when diversity was a hot topic in the corporate world. And so once I won Miss Florida and won Miss America, going to Home Depot, going to Chevron Texaco, going to these large corporations and speaking to their delegation about inclusion and how to feel more valued as an employee and feeling more valued just as a person was huge. It went over so beautifully because so many people were looking for that. They were hoping to get some type of feeling of a connection to more than just their company. They wanted to feel like they actually mattered. And so my platform is something that I have continued throughout my life, and I've continued throughout my post Miss America days, which it just relates to in our current climate, especially with everything that's going on, but particularly with Black Lives Matter. It just shows that diversity is still a hot topic, is still an issue, and it's something that we all need to be paying attention to. How are we incorporating diverse elements in our lives? Do we have relationships? Not just, do I have one Black friend? But do we have relationships with people who are different from us? And not just racially, but in so many different spectrums. Do you have people who have a disability who you're connected to so that you can have empathy for their lifestyle, their situation? Do you have friends who are LGBT that you can reach out to and have a connection to their life and a connection to the things that matter to them? So there's so many different ways that we can extend diversity. And I think it's just it's so timely that we're having these conversations and that they're opening up wounds for people to start expressing themselves. And what's most important is that we express ourselves in a way that's tactful, but also impactful. What's next? What's the takeaway to everything that we're bringing up to the surface?
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. I think
Definitely
I saw
relevant
Miss.
to today.
Yeah, more than ever. And I think I saw Kim Dvorak's hand raised. Kimmy?
Hey, Erica, how are you?
Good.
Since becoming Miss America, what has been the most rewarding thing that you've done being Miss America? What do you, once you got that title and you got that recognition, moving forward in your life, I mean, that's so life-altering. What was the most impactful memory that you've had so far acting as Miss America?
Great question. So I would say I am so fortunate to be able to work with young people and elders, and those are my two favorite groups to be around. So I would say just getting a chance to interact with veterans and interact with the elderly people that have, those are the people who really had Miss America. Miss America was like the thing when they were growing up, right? And so getting an opportunity to put my crown on a lady's head and make her feel like she is queen for a day might sound trivial, but I'm telling you, it changes the whole atmosphere of a room, and it makes people feel like for that moment they're special. I'm telling you, there's so many people in this world who don't feel like they are valued, don't feel like they are recognized or special or in any way honored. And so just to be able to do little things like that, it's little to me because I get to do it in communities and cities all across the country. But in that moment, it may mean the world to someone. So things like that, you know, going to hospitals, you know, we can't do that right now, but that was one of the things that I grew up doing. Actually, my mom would always take me to, my mom was a nurse, and so she understood the importance of going to visit with people and going to just sit and be in their space, and just be available to them heart to heart. And so being Miss America, I got a chance to do a lot of that, a lot of those travels. And that was, I mean, that has always been so very special to me, is having that chance to, what? Okay. Sorry, that was my mom. Yeah. No
That's
matter
awesome.
when I tell her I'm busy, it doesn't matter. Okay. So
She's your mom.
sorry guys. Anyway, but just getting a chance to like do those types of things, that's always been the most special to me. And I do miss it because literally I would go to nursing homes, and I'm a singer. So I feel like that's a gift that I can give to people, right? And it's so easy to just go and sing with people. It's so easy to just go and just spend some time with some ladies and paint their nails, you know? So it's little things like that that it's kind of like helps to normalize what it means to be Miss America. I think a lot of people expect that you win Miss America and you know, you get a salary for the rest of your life and life is good, and you're kind of like, in the moment, you're like an NBA player that gets this huge contract, right? But really, it's a scholarship program, and you get a scholarship, and you got to fend for yourself after the fact. And it's a great thing to have on a resume, but you still, like, it may open a door, but you got to seal the deal. You got to close. So Miss America has been a wonderful tool for me, but there are moments when I also need to make sure that I'm staying regulated and I'm normalizing with the population, with everybody, you know, normalizing, not just doing all these fancy events, but I do the stuff that some people never even think to do, never want to do.
I got to tell you a story quickly. I met you at Derby Days probably 4 years ago. And I got to be honest, I didn't recognize you, but I loved your outfit. And you loved mine. And you shared a picture on your Instagram. And I was like, oh, let's be friends. And I was like, oh my God, I just got on Miss America's Instagram page. So you made me feel pretty special that day.
Glad to be friends.
My outfit's not as cool today. Sorry, I'm going to wear a bright color next time.
No, you're good. Next time. We can always have next time.
But thank you.
Thanks, Kim.
Very cool. That's a great story. Anybody else have anything for Miss Ericka? Awesome. Well, we will let you get on with your day. Tell your mom we apologize, and we really appreciate you, and I'm honored to have you as a friend, and thank you so much for doing this for our company.
Absolutely. You guys have an amazing day, and go into your weekend with joy, with gratitude, and with some happiness for yourself, because you deserve it.
Awesome. You got it. Thank you.